The air was thick with anticipation. Snow swirled around Times Square. It was February 12th, 1908. A crowd of thousands had gathered. They were there to witness the start of an impossible race. The 1908 New York to Paris automobile race. 6 teams representing 4 countries were ready to embark on a journey that had never been attempted before. The American team huddled around their car, the Thomas Flyer. The Flyer was a powerful machine for its time. It was a symbol of American innovation and determination. At the wheel was George Schuster, a quiet but determined man with years of racing experience. He was prepared to lead his team through whatever challenges lay ahead. The starting flag dropped. The cars roared to life, their engines a stark contrast to the hushed anticipation of the crowd. The race to Paris had begun. The race attracted competitors from across the globe: Germany, Italy, France. Each team was determined to prove their nation's dominance in the burgeoning world of automobiles. The American team, however, held a special place in the hearts of the spectators. They pinned their hopes on the Thomas Flyer and its crew. George Schuster, the driver, was known for his steady hand and strategic mind. His team was a mix of mechanics and adventurers. They were united by a shared belief in American ingenuity. The other teams were formidable opponents. They had their own strengths and strategies. The German team, with their powerful Protos, were early favorites. The Italians, driving a Zust, brought a fiery passion to the race. The French, behind the wheel of a de Dion Bouton, were determined to defend their nation's reputation as automotive pioneers. The stage was set for a thrilling contest of man and machine, a race that would stretch across continents and test the limits of human endurance. The route was a testament to the audacity of the endeavor. It spanned 3 continents and covered over 22,000 miles. From the snow-choked streets of New York, the race would snake its way west across the American heartland. Then it was on to the uncharted wilderness of Alaska. The teams would face treacherous mountain passes, frozen rivers, and vast, empty plains. After Alaska, the plan was to cross the Bering Strait. Then it would be across Siberia. The racers would face unimaginable challenges. They were driving into the unknown. From the Siberian wilderness, the route would wind through Europe. The finish line awaited in Paris, the City of Lights. The race was not just about speed, it was about adaptability, resourcefulness, and sheer grit. The teams would have to contend with breakdowns, unpredictable weather, and the limitations of early 20th century technology. Every mile of the journey would be a test. The American team faced their share of setbacks. They battled blizzards in the American Midwest. They encountered mud so thick it threatened to swallow their car whole. In Alaska, they had to abandon their plans to cross the Bering Strait. The frozen strait was not cooperating. They rerouted, sailing across the Pacific and landing in Japan. Through it all, the team persevered. They relied on their ingenuity and their unwavering belief in themselves. They repaired broken axles with whatever materials they could scrounge. They pushed their car through mud and snow. They never gave up. After 169 grueling days, the Thomas Flyer, mud-splattered and worse for wear, rolled into Paris. The American team had won. Their victory was a testament to American ingenuity, perseverance, and the spirit of adventure. The 1908 New York to Paris race was more than just a race. It was a pivotal moment in automotive history. It captured the world's imagination. The race showed the potential of the automobile and the indomitable spirit of those who dared to dream of a world connected by roads.